Welcome back to the channel. Today I have an insane credit glitch for you. It's a farm. You spend a couple of hours here, you're going to get millions of credits. It's unbelievable. You do have to put some time in, and there's a couple of other things you need. But before we get into it, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here. But let's get into it. So the first thing that you need is a power pack for your back that has the power boost pack, as you can see here, right? Power boost pack. You can get one of these in the commercial district of New Atlantis in the Outland shop. Can't miss the shop. It looks all wooden. Just go there. If he doesn't have it, wait for 24 hours. His inventory will replenish. I can't speak. And then you will be able to buy it at some point. Then you want to come to the Volley system and go to Neon. So from where Alpha Centauri is, where New Atlantis is, which is over here, Alpha Centauri, we go down here to the right and we go to Volley, and then you load into Neon. If you haven't been here before, you'll have to go for a little introduction, but if you know, you're going to get there anyway because of the quest. You want to go in and spawn into the Neon core. That's where you want to go, or just Neon if you've never been here before, and then Neon core will appear later. I would suggest bringing a companion and telling the companion to wait here and trade all of your weapons and apparel and things that you want to keep onto your companion, because you're going to be selling things really quickly. You don't want to accidentally sell something that you want. Next up, we're going to be doing some out of bounds jumping and glitching, and you need to do this before they patch it. You want to come over here to the trade authority, and the thing about this boost pack is if you use all of the boost, you can jump very, very high. You want to jump over here like this. You want to jump up here onto that. You want to wait for your boost to finish replenishing in full, because you need a full boost here. Go all the way up here. I don't know what I just hit then, but yeah. Once you have a full boost, you just want to look straight up. Do your boost jump and move forward and catch onto this wall here. It can be a little bit finicky. If you're too close to the wall, you'll probably hit something that's invisible. So jump from about here straight up and then move forward at the last second. Then you want to go over this way, like so. Oh, not that high though. You want to land on this here. And then we're just going to run straight forwards, jump through this wall onto here. Very, very easy to do. There's only really that one or maybe two difficult jumps, but for the most part, it's pretty simple. Then you want to wait for your boost to replenish again, and we're going to do the same thing over this up here, catch on. And then we're going to drop down onto this light fixture. Make sure you boost right at the end because of the fact that you might break your legs. Then we want to walk over here because there's an invisible floor there, and we're going to drop down here like this and do the boost again so we don't break our legs. Now, we are robbing the shop stores, this guy here and this guy here, of their inventory, which is kept under the map in chests. So if we just move forwards very, very slightly, we can see that everything that is available from that shop is ready to be stole. So we've got credits, we've got ammo. You can have a whole bunch of ammo on you after you do this multiple times. And I think you can sell the ammo as well if you really wanted to. But you're going to get a whole bunch of weapons, and the other chest has apparel and stuff to buy. Now, a couple of these things you might want to keep, and that's fine. This chest, you have to jump to it and press your transfer button. If you miss, wait for your boost to come back and then jump up and get it. Like so. We can steal all of those neuro boost marks. Some of these you might want to keep, so throw them onto your companion before you sell them. Now, we've got everything we need. There's a third chest here, completely up to you if you go for it. It's just the tea shop, and all they have is 1,500 credits. It just seems a waste of time, in my opinion. I've already made like 10 grand just off these two chests before I've even sold anything. Then you want to go fly back to Neon Core again. I'm going to show you the shops to sell them in to get the most efficient way to sell, because you sell things to different shops, to different vendors, and the only place that really sells everything to is the trade authority. So the first thing you want to do is you want to run across here to the right, and you want to go into the outfitters. Here you're going to sell the apparel that you just got, or the majority of the apparel, because I don't think he's got enough credits for you to sell all of them. You will have an abundance of extra things every single time you run this if you don't sell them in this kind of like order. So you want to go down to apparel. I've got these neurotac marks, which are like 900 credits, which you're not going to be able to sell all the time. We sell as much as we can to this guy until he runs out of credits. So, you know, I could sell one of these and just take the 267 credits just so that is emptied and I lose one of the marks. Now you can see that my credits have shot up dramatically. I haven't been doing it this way since I started, so my apparel has been stacking up. If you do this straight from the start and sell all your apparel to this shop first, you're going to take less things in your inventory. Then we go into the trade authority shop and we speak to this guy here, who often just never allows me to talk to him because he's in awkward positions. He has about 11,000 credits, so he has a little bit more. The rest of the apparels that you haven't sold yet, you want to sell to him. So I'm going to sell as much as I can. So I've now only got one overlapping apparel that, you know, before I had like 10 or 11 because I wasn't doing it properly. Now that you've sold all the apparel but one, then you want to go to this shop, which is the weapon shop, and sell all the weapons that you just got to this guy. And you can see that you are just racking up the credits. The weapons are a little bit more expensive, but you won't waste all, like, you won't get all of his credits. You just get what it's worth. Now, with that being said, I have now got a whole bunch of credits in a very short time. Let me have a look. 250,000 credits. I've been doing this for less than half an hour and I'm at 250,000, and take into consideration that I have been recording as well. Next up, you need to replenish those, and this is a bit of the boring part. So you want to go and sit on this bench and you're going to wait in total 48 hours. So you want to stack up 24 hours and wait. When this runs out, you do it again for another 24 hours, and then I'll show you what to do. Then when the 48 hours are up, you want to run to these vendors and talk to them, and that will allow you to replenish their inventory. So when you go to do this again, they will have stuff for you to steal. If you don't talk to them, their chests will be empty. So this guy here, you talk to him and go into his inventory, and that guy there, which I'll show you very briefly. By going into inventory, I mean going into this section here. Once you see that they've got credits on them and weapons and ammo and stuff, then you want to run back to the start and do it all over again. So this is the other guy here. Do it to him too. Now I'm going to do it again, and we're going to see exactly how much credits I make from this. At the moment, I got 251,688. Let's go get those chests. One thing I will say is just be very careful when you're going for this chest, because you can drop all the way down, and if you miss all of the things you can land on, you just teleport back up into the game and you'll have to start again. You just got to very slowly creep to this corner, and you see you might fall off. If you do fall off, make sure you land here, get a full boost, and go back up to this section. So when you have a full boost, if you've fallen off, go into one of these corners, look straight up, and you see this line that's going across. That's where you kind of want to aim for, and then you can go back up, grab on, and you're back up to where the chest is. Right, there's one chest, and then we can do this one. Whee! Oh god, no! Right, and with both chests done, let's go sell and see how much we get. Right, again, we sell as much apparel to this guy as we possibly can. We get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you as well, get rid of you. And I'm not willing to sacrifice a thing for 69 credits. Let's go to the next shop. Right, he has got the 11,000 credits, so hopefully we can sell all this to him. I did not mean to sell any of that, but I can now also sell one of the weapons that I couldn't sell last time, because now I'm ahead of myself. So I'll be able to always constantly now never have to carry anything that I don't need to. Then we could go to the weapon shop and do the same thing there. So we had 251,000, now we've got 279,000. Obviously some of the money fluctuates, so you're looking at least 25,000 every less than 5 minutes, really depending on how efficient you are. On PC it's going to be quicker because the loading screens of going in and out of the shop, and just a general better control over where you're jumping and what you're doing. Bare minimum, you will get 300,000 credits an hour. You'll very easily get 500k if you know what you're doing and you do it really fast and efficiently. And I think if you're super good, you could probably get close to about 600k an hour, which is insane. Do this for a couple of hours, you got enough credits to last you for a very, very long time in this game. So very, very useful. I hope it helped. Hit the like button if it did. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel and all of that fun YouTube stuff. So thank you for watching. I've been easynow. You guys have been awesome.